Morning.
Good morning.
It's Monday, it's the 20th of May, and it's lovely again today actually. It's chilly, but that's fine because it's going to warm up later on. Sunny spells across most parts of the county today. There will be a little bit of cloud cover and we might see some small, tiny spots of drizzle, but generally dry today, which is good. And I think actually we're in for a decent enough week.
Good. Yes, lovely out there.
Tuesday maybe, and we just double check that.
A lot of the kids are off school on Friday, of course, because of the elections and the referendum. So hopefully the weather will be good for that. And you can throw them out of the house, which is great about these days.
Yeah, it's actually tomorrow's the nicest day actually, sorry.
And the age my little girl is now, you can throw her out of the house.
Yes.
But she loves going out anyway. There's not a lot of throwing to be done, but out onto the green, away they go. Right, some of the big stories in the papers following a very, very busy weekend. A new Prime Minister won't change Brexit deal, says Coveney. So the Taoiseach weighing in on what's happening across the water as talks continue as to who might replace Theresa May as Prime Minister. Simon Coveney here saying it won't change anything. They're not going to renegotiate the Brexit deal that they currently have with the EU. He says it's not going to matter. Also on the front page of the Times Ireland edition, how City won the historic treble. City winning the FA Cup over the weekend, wasn't it?
Yeah.
So lots of pictures, and they won it really well. What was the score in the end?
6-0.
Oh, yeah. So a lot of photos of the team, and in particular Vincent Kompany celebrating with the cup over the weekend as well. And confident Cork stun Limerick with 7-point win. You must be delighted with yourself this morning, Andrew, because I don't think many people saw that coming. After a bad start last weekend for Cork, they're back on track in Munster, and they beat Limerick very well as well. 7-point win over the All-Ireland champions yesterday, so well done to Cork.
Yeah, 2 cracking games yesterday, in fairness. The Independent this morning says new crisis in childcare as creches turn babies away. Preschoolers are cannibalising places amid focus on government scheme. An IRA rape victim calls for inquiry into cover-up. The victims of an IRA man who raped them as children have urged a full investigation to be held into claims that members of Sinn Féin and IRA tried to prevent the crimes being reported to Gardaí. That's the other story in the Independent there this morning.
In the Irish Examiner today, Sophie Toscan du Plantier and her murder back on the front pages today. The son of Sophie is urging locals in West Cork to travel to Paris to testify at the trial of the English journalist Ian Bailey. That's happening at the moment in Paris. Ian Bailey won't appear there, he says. That's on the front page of the Examiner this morning. Sealing child abuse records is dangerous is another headline in today's Examiner. Legislation to seal millions of child abuse records for 75 years was drafted so that all possible provisions of the National Archives Act which allows the public or state access records will be disapplied, says the story this morning. But it's a dangerous idea, say critics of that. More about Cork beating Limerick on the front page, and I didn't see it, but I heard about it. A very exciting end to Wexford and Dublin in the Leinster Hurling Championship as well. It ended up being a draw yesterday. That's in a lot of the papers today. And in the sports sections, Brooks Koepka as well surviving a wobble yesterday in the PGA to win a remarkable 4th major in 8 starts, that's unbelievable.
Good stats there.
Those stats haven't been matched, I'd imagine, have they?
4 and 8. Was it one other guy did it? Somebody who I had never heard of.
Okay, right,
but, anyway, look, either way, that's pretty damn impressive.
Sure is, yeah.
The Mirror this morning says global warming expert has warned Ireland is shrinking due to erosion from climate change. The Aran Islands off the Galway coast have already experienced the damaging effects. And 2 arrested after shocking video shows Tipperary GA fans fighting during the Waterford game at Semple Stadium. So the fans were packed in, and in the video, I was sent this on WhatsApp as well last night. It shows 2 or 3 fans all dressed in Tip jerseys baiting the head off each other, and they were arrested by Gardaí yesterday, which is something, to be fair, never happens at GAA matches, so it's shocking to see that. But the Mirror will go with that then as well this morning.
Friday was International Day Against Homophobia, Transphobia and Biphobia, and I just meant to mention this on the front page of the Examiner today. Very sad to see this in 2019 and in a country where we have marriage equality, but homophobia is still rife in Ireland, according to a new report, and a lot of people talking about that fact over the weekend as well, considering Friday was National Day Against Homophobia, or International Day. So a lot of talk about that, but that's pretty sad in this day and age in a country like Ireland. And I understand homophobia is rife in other countries, but you would imagine things would be improving here a little bit. So that's also in the Examiner, and something people were talking about on Twitter as well over the weekend. Some of the other top trends, Niall Horan is trending, and that's because he was in the Gaelic grounds to watch Limerick and Cork yesterday. Did you see him?
Yeah, I was watching it, yeah.
Jesus, he looked as normal as they
Yeah,
could,
just
didn't he?
pure chill. It's funny though. Ger Canning in the commentary. You didn't hear it, did you?
No. I just saw the photos.
The Cork cornerback's name is Robert Downey. Okay.
Yeah.
So, like, Ger Canning's pop references pop culture references kind of came up in the thing.
Yeah.
And then not long after he mentioned a reference to Robert Downey having the same name as, not to be mistaken with the movie star of same name. He said that.
Oh,
The camera then pans across the crowd onto Niall Horan and just silence. It's like, you think, oh, there's Niall Horan.
Niall Horan,
Yeah.
okay.
No mention of him abroad, and I was kind of going, okay, then Marty
Didn't know
Morrissey
who he
would have
was.
done that. But
Didn't know
anyway,
who he was,
probably,
or-
I assume he didn't know who
Yeah,
he was.
yeah.
Yeah. No, sorry, it's not his job to go, oh, look, there's that famous guy, but still, everyone would, like, I guarantee you Marty Morrissey would have gone, that's Niall Horan.
Yeah, he's not from Limerick or Cork, though. I wouldn't know
He's
there.
Mullingar. Yeah, he's done.
What county is that? I actually always
Westmeath.
forget. Westmeath.
Westmeath,
Oh,
yeah, Westmeath,
well, they
yeah.
haven't a whole lot to be shouting about. Maybe he
Well,
supports
they do.
Limerick.
Jeez,
or
the Kraken win as well at the weekend, Westmeath.
in general terms, though.
Yeah.
They wouldn't have, I'm going to be corrected on this now.
Yeah, you probably will be.
But like, they're not one of the, they're not winning all Irelands every year.
Yeah.
They're not like us.
They're not sitting at the top table just yet.
Yeah.
Other top trends this morning. Game of Thrones is trending. Avoid the internet today. It's just the best thing to do. The finale was on last night.
Did you see it?
No. And
Okay.
I know way more people I know than I thought I knew were getting up at 5 o'clock for the last number of weeks to watch it. I know that Joe Mahoney, our sports editor, would have watched it already. Alan Finn would have watched it already this morning when they came
Surprised
to
you
work, but-
didn't know, because you were getting up at stupid o'clock anyway.
Yeah, well, nah, jeez, it's our thing though. Myself and Ula will watch it tonight, like.
Oh, cute. If you got up and watched it without her, then there'd be war. You'd have to
Oh
sit
yeah,
down tonight and pretend you didn't.
Yeah, I wouldn't do it
I've
anyway.
done that.
And Ireland South is also trending this morning because the 9 candidates went on RTE last night debating ahead of the vote on Friday as well. So that's the other top trend in Ireland.
It's 12 days until the Champions League final, but even more importantly, it's 4 sleeps until the Spice Girls come to Dublin, and until I go to Dublin
To
see
watch
the Spice Girls.
said Spice Girls.
Jess Glynn, supporting act. Phew! Some sort of credibility to the whole thing.
I can't wait till you tell me that on Monday. Yeah, no, we didn't make it in for Jess.
Yeah, we
Glynn.
missed Jess Glynn. I was down the road.
Yeah.
And a lot of people talking about Vincent Company. I mentioned him a few moments ago as well. Photos of him in the sports sections today. But he's joined Anderlecht as a player manager. And so he's leaving Manchester United. Manchester City.
City, yeah.
City.
After 11
What
years.
age is
for
he?
legends.
Late 30s?
33, yeah.
Oh, is that
That's all
all?
he is, yeah.
Oh, I thought he was a bit older actually.
Yeah, he's 33, and he's the one player as a Man United fan I'd love to. I would tell you straight up, I would have taken him any day of the week into Man United. He's
Yeah.
He's class.
Okay, that's it from us for the moment. New competition to let you know about. We're up to €550 on Who's for Breakfast. We're going to play that as well this morning. Somebody might win all that cash. And let us know how your weekend was.
Yeah, let us know what you did. 083 300 3300. Good luck now. We're wearing the Vikings colours, by the way. Go Vikes!
Wexford.